this story. Among the Navy SEALs who carried out the mission to get Osama bin Laden was a dog, one of over 1,000 military dogs serving in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Tonight, Angela Hill takes us to Lackland Air Force Base in Texas, where the dogs are specially trained to find homemade bombs, the biggest killer of American troops.
These are dogs of war. Some have been to Iraq and Afghanistan. Others are training for their deployment as bomb sniffers, as specialized search dogs looking for those who planted the bombs, and as protectors of their handlers, the men and women they work with. Their gifts are their incredible sense of smell, their powerful jaws, and their ability to be trained. These are military working dogs. As someone said, these dogs are just like soldiers. They want to know their boundaries. They want discipline, and they are trained to accomplish a mission. Their mission is simple: to save human lives. They do it for a pat on the head, a tennis ball, or a Kong.
They will live and die for this little piece of rubber right here, which makes it possible for us to train them even easier.
Marine Sergeant Sam Corns is part of the Air Force's 341st Training Squadron, where together with the Army and Navy, train not only the military working dogs, but also their handlers.
Basic obedience is the foundation of everything that we do.
They are taught to follow the lead of their handler, to react to every command, including to attack. But these military working dogs are not just the hyper-aggressive dogs of the past. They are trained to be composed until their handler gives a command, and even to be able to change mid-command.
Get him! Nick it!
It's difficult to train because the dog has the drive to bite, and we're teaching them it's okay to bite, but when I tell you not to, that means you can't.
But these military dogs are also trained to attack even without a command if they sense their partner is in danger. Here the trainer is searching the suspect when the suspect attacks. Once these dogs are trained, they're sent to military installations worldwide. If they lose even 5% of their ability to sniff a bomb or drugs, they are decertified and sent home to be retrained. The 341st is spread over 400 acres, with kennels for over 1,000 dogs. Today, there are 670 here in various stages of training. The logistics superintendent for the 341st, Army Sergeant Russell Minto, has a staff of 63 who take care of the animals 24/7.
You have to be patient. You're working with an animal that can't speak to you. You can't communicate with you except through different behaviors that they show.
It takes 2 hours each morning and each evening to feed 670 dogs, breakfast and dinner, 26,000 pounds of dog food a month. Each military dog's intake is monitored and recorded for health issues, as is their output.
To ensure that there is no digestion issues.
The level of their care, the level of their training, merely underscore the importance of the military working dogs. Their job is to find explosives and to protect their handlers. But in the field, they also serve as a morale booster.
Because they get to see you with your dog, and they get to talk about your dog, and they get to pet your dog, and it's a little piece of home every time you go on a mission.
In a second training maneuver, a soldier posing as the enemy plants a fake IED. He then hides himself in a culvert. This is first to test the specialized search dog, who on the command of his handler, tracks and finds the IED. Troops then come in to make the area safe. A second dog, known as a combat tracker, is then sent in, finds the scent of the enemy who planted the IED, and follows the path to the culvert where the enemy is hiding.
I see that.
This veteran combat soldier, now training to be a handler, has seen the importance of these dogs in battle situations.
They save lives. They go where we don't want to put human lives, and they do a lot of things that a lot of people don't see every day. He's definitely a soldier. He outranks me. He's a sergeant. So that's my senior NCO.
It's not an official rank. It's what these soldiers do to give respect to their four-legged partners. Army Staff Sergeant Randy Jensen has been a handler in Bosnia, Hungary, and Iraq. He has nothing but respect for these furry warriors.
I don't think they can be replicated. You know, the dogs can do things that we're not going to be able to do with any kind of machinery.
That echoes the sentiment of all those who work with or train these military working dogs and their soldier handlers.
I got the best job in the Marine Corps, training dogs and training people to save lives.
Many of these dogs have had multiple deployments overseas, and only recently has the issue of whether these animals can suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, we go back to Lackland Air Force Base, to the incredible veterinary hospital that serves these military working dogs, to discuss the effects of war on these very special animals.
And at least one of these dogs went in to get Osama bin Laden.
Absolutely. They are truly soldiers, and they have the gift of a sense of smell and that great ability to be trained.
Well, they're soldiers, but I hope they're treated like royalty.
They love those dogs. They love those dogs.
Fabulous story.
Thanks very much.
All right, still ahead on Night Watch. Another name could be added to the list of candidates for the 2012 presidential election.
And some major movement on the country's high-speed rail system after a $2 billion injection of federal funding.